Hello and welcome to Akshu's Kitchen. Today we'll see how to prepare fruit truffle or fruit custard, for which we will need the following ingredients: half a liter of milk, 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, 125 grams of sugar, 1 sponge cake made out of 150 grams of sugar, flour and eggs. The recipe you can find in Akshu's Kitchen channel on YouTube, and some mixed fruits. Today I am using red grapes, green grapes, pears, banana, apple and kiwi. You can use more fruits if you have, like strawberry, guava, pineapple, watermelon, and if you don't have any of those fruits, you can skip it and use whatever fruits you have at home. 25 grams of vanilla custard powder, some mixed fruit jam and vanilla flavor or essence. First, in a large bowl, preferably the bowl in which you are going to make the truffle, I am going to take 100 grams of the 125 grams of sugar, and to this I am going to add about 1.5 cups of water, and I am going to stir it well until the sugar dissolves well in this and you get a light sugar syrup. And I am going to soak all the fruits in this sugar syrup for about 30 minutes to 1 hour if you have enough time, so that it helps in reducing the sourness if it's in any of the fruit, and also give a little extra sweetness to the fruit. So I'm going to mix it well and keep it aside for about half an hour to 1 hour. So while this is getting soaked, I'm going to prepare a sandwich out of the sponge cake. I have removed the top crusty layer of the cake and I have cut it into 2 thin layers, and I'm going to remove the top layer and keep it aside. And to this bottom layer of the cake, I'm going to apply a liberal amount of mixed fruit jam and spread it well evenly. You can use any other fruit jam if you want, but I am using the mixed fruit jam, so it gives a neutral taste to all the fruits. And then cover it with the top layer again and keep this aside ready. Next, we have to prepare the custard. For that, I am going to take the remaining 25 grams of sugar and add the 25 grams of vanilla custard powder to this and give it a good mix. If you don't have this custard powder, just add about 2 tablespoons of corn flour to the 25 grams of sugar, and add about 50 ml of milk from the 500 ml of milk we had, and dilute the powder well without any lumps, and also add about 2 teaspoons of vanilla flavor essence to this. If you don't have vanilla flavor essence, and if you have the vanilla flavor powder, you can also use that, and give it a good mix and keep this ready. As I already said, if you don't have the custard powder, use 2 tablespoons of corn flour instead. Next, in a pan, I am going to add the remaining milk and allow it to come to a boil. So while this is getting hot, I am going to drain the water, the sugar syrup from the fruits, and add the 2 tablespoons of condensed milk, which is quite optional. I like the flavor personally, so I am adding it. If you don't like that, you can skip it and just use plain fruits. So after adding the condensed milk, I'm going to mix it all together so that it's spread evenly, and keep this also ready. Now coming back to the milk, it has started to boil. To this boiling milk, I'm going to add the diluted custard powder little by little and keep on stirring it. The only intention is to thicken the milk and make it as a custard. So if you don't have the custard powder, as I already said, you can use corn flour. It will also serve the purpose. So completely add the diluted mixture and keep on stirring it, and you can see the milk will thicken very quickly. This is the exact amount of time it took for the milk to get thickened, and once you see it has thickened, you can take it out of the stove. And I'm going to pour about 1/4 of the custard mixture on top of the fruits and spread it evenly, and then I'm going to layer it with the prepared cake sandwich. I have cut it according to the size of the bowl from the sides. Now press it well, and again I'm going to pour the remaining 3/4 custard mixture and make sure it goes well into the bottom through the sides and also through the cake, and level it evenly on the top so that it does not spill out, and keep it in the refrigerator for about half an hour to 1 hour until it is set. So after it is set, it is ready to serve. You can either serve it as such, or you can garnish it with some cherries or strawberries and then serve. I'm just going to pipe some cream on top of it. This is a ready-made cream spray I am using. You can also whip some cream and pipe it if you want, but it's always optional. And I am also going to garnish it with some red cherries, and fruit custard or fruit truffle is ready to serve. If you want, you can also prepare it in small cups individually so that you can just give one to each individual. But today I have prepared it in a lump quantity. So you will have to cut it according to the requirement and serve it along with some fruits from the bottom, and fruit truffle or fruit custard is ready. Try it and you'll really like it. Thank you for watching Akshu's Kitchen.